I was 16 years old, and this train trip was my first spectral experience.
I was sitting on a train, staring out the window as the green countryside zipped by, alone in the carriage. When I turned back to my book, a little boy in an old-fashioned school uniform was sitting opposite, staring at me. The grey cap he wore made him look helpless, vulnerable. There was a sad, pleading look in his dark ringed eyes. I remember thinking he didn't look well. Suddenly, the most awful, overwhelming sense of dread rolled over me. Hadn't this schoolboy just got off at Shallow Ways 2 stations ago? Hadn't I watched him walk past my window? The train was pulling into Thwaitminster. I flew from my seat, jumped off the train and ran down the empty platform where I stood in the sun, shaking. When the next train arrived, I sat in a carriage with 10 or more passengers. At least there were people around me. I got off at Skinbourne and walked along the platform toward the exit. The train moved off. I glanced at the last carriage as it went by, and there was the schoolboy in his grey cap. His mouth wide open, distorted in mid-scream. Both hands clawing at the glass door. His eyes deep, dark hollows. Desperate to get off that train, to end that endless journey. I ran.
I ran. I was 16 years